Welcome back to the Tul World podcast. I'm your host, David Ju, and I'm here with Master Ju.
How's it going there, Mr. Ju?
It's good. It's good.
It's good.
So what's been on your mind lately?
Not much.
No, what?
Oh, you mean what should we talk about today?
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking about what are the real benefits of Taekwondo, or maybe
Right.
even martial art.
Yeah.
Maybe we should kind of make it more general. What do you think? What do you hear all the time?
Well, you always hear about like discipline or confidence.
Yeah, when
I mean-
a martial arts school, right, is, look, I just cut you off. like when martial arts schools are like advertising their school or whatever, and you hear the same thing, just like what you said, right? What was that again?
Discipline and respect.
Discipline, respect,
confidence.
anti-bully, those kind of
But
things.
those are all still good things.
They are.
I mean,
absolutely.
that's stuff that applies to 99% of the kids that go through your school. Because you all need that.
Are people actually motivated by those kind of things?
Well, that's a good question, because if you have a 6-year-old that comes in, they're not looking for self-defense.
No.
But you have a 13-year-old girl that comes in, they are looking for that.
You think so?
Yeah, I talked to someone the other day, and she was like, oh, she's 13, looking for the self-defense.
Yeah.
Because they are getting ready to go to college.
Right.
They are getting ready to leave their parents, so.
And it definitely can help people. Doesn't guarantee that people will be able to defend themselves, but definitely gives them a little bit of an edge, assuming they continue to train and keep that skill set up.
Yeah.
Because skill sets do fall off,
Yeah.
and you do kind of need to do that all the time. So if you're doing martial art for that reason, then you've got to do it like forever.
Right. That's
think.
true.
And but yeah, what do you think other benefits of Taekwondo?
I thought you had some ideas or some thoughts.
Well, I didn't really have ideas or some thoughts. I think sometimes we look at classes and it can be repetitive. I'm kicking and punching. I'm maybe sparring sometimes. I'm doing forms, and that's just all part of what we do in Taekwondo. I mean, other martial arts do different things, and they have different reasons and different purpose of what it is. But when you think about Taekwondo, it is fairly structured, and maybe some Taekwondo schools are more structured than other schools, but it is kind of based on the military system. And so that trying to teach that respect and the discipline that you might see in the military still comes across, I think. I'm not saying all martial, I don't train in all styles, and there's so many different styles, but definitely some systems are definitely more relaxed.
But have you come across any other students where it wasn't necessarily a direct transformation because of Taekwondo, but it just kind of happened and they really thanked you for it?
Well, a lot of times I've had a lot of students that have sent me a note or they've come up to me. And most of the time they came up to me saying, thanks for helping me save my life. What do you mean? What did I do? And mostly it's because of the skill sets that they learned that helped them in a situation. Like I had a green belt come up to me and he said that this guy pulled out a knife and was coming at him, and he was actually able to disarm him, kind of the things that we show them, and was able to save his life, I guess, in that way.
Right.
I've also had a student that came up to me and thanked me for getting him in shape. He was his ideal job was to become a sheriff deputy, and he was already 50 years old, and he was doing our class, and he said he outdid most of the other cadets that were 20 years old, and he got the job. And I said, that's awesome, you know?
Yeah.
And so, there are definitely some benefits in why people do them.
Right.
Or we've had comments about some good comments, I think.
Yeah. I would probably say I was probably in my best shape when I do Taekwondo.
You hear that a lot. You hear that a lot. You get students that come back and says, oh, I was in the best shape of my life when I was doing Taekwondo. And I said, yeah, well, come on back. You can start working out again.
Yeah. Sometimes they think it's almost too hard because when you leave, when you have to work out on your own, it is just hard to do. You need the class.
Yeah.
You need other people there to motivate you. You need like that energy.
Yeah,
Because when I went to like college, I couldn't work out. I was maybe doing, I don't know, maybe at the most 3 times a week, but even then it was
a struggle.
a struggle. You always got things in the way.
Well, if you have a schedule, I think that's one of the key components.
Right.
Schedule. It doesn't matter if you're working out on your own or working out. And the thing about when you go to class, you got to go. Well, you don't go, but they might not go, but it's there, and you schedule it out, and that keeps you on track. So you have students that go away for college and they come back and they go, yeah, I want to get in shape before I start Taekwondo again. I said, but that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get in shape, not don't get in shape to come back to do Taekwondo.
Right.
I think they're just a little bit afraid.
I think so, yeah.
But my classes aren't even that hard. I think they were harder when I was younger. I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know. Because I was a lot younger too. So.
And it was too easy.
No, it was hard.
But when I think about are the other benefits of Taekwondo? Well, look, Taekwondo is foot-hand art. Basically, it's a study of the foot and hand. It doesn't say self-defense. It doesn't say discipline. It doesn't say become a world champion. It just says foot-hand art, right? It's a study. There are tons of benefits for doing Taekwondo. And some of them might be you will get in shape. Maybe you'll be able to defend yourself. Maybe you'll become a world champion. Maybe it's going to be great on your resume that you're a black belt. That actually, I think that kind of helped me when I got my first job, real job, I guess I could say that, when I graduated from college. The person that was interviewing me said, oh, you're a black belt in Taekwondo. And that was kind of the icebreaker for that interview.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, totally, there's a lot of benefits for doing that. But I think at the end of the day, those are great benefits. I think at the end of the day, ultimately, why do we do those things? Because you can be a champion playing basketball. You can be a champion running. You can be in great shape not doing Taekwondo. You can get in shape by doing Zumba, whatever it is. So what is ultimately, what is different from other activities, martial art? And I think it kind of comes down to that self-defense skill. Because that's really kind of what we're working on, self-defense kind of skills. And when we talk about self-defense, there's so many different facets of it. And can you encompass them all? And probably not, but just get a general idea of, you focus on things that will help you in general, I think. And hope for the best.
I think that's a good point to jump off of. So let us know your benefits and your thoughts on why you do Taekwondo and some things maybe some students have told you. But as always, don't forget to be safe.
Keep training.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Taekwondo.